Welcome to Arguing Ever After. My name is Luke, and my wife is Amber.
Hello.
We are the Lord and Lady who lock horns,
The Count and Countess of Contention,
the Duke and Duchess of Disagreement,
and the King and Queen of Quarrels.
We have been together since high school in the 1900s, and we've been married for over 20 years. We've argued about practically everything, and yet still somehow we're able to stay together happily. We have a teenage daughter who isn't terrible. In fact, she's pretty great. And most of our families still talk to us. All in all, pretty darn good.
Every day, all over the world, couples are fighting battles based on molehills that don't matter, and sometimes mountains that send spouses to sleep on couches and keep the chocolate companies and facial tissue giants in business. In this entertainment-only podcast, we will bicker about all things big and small, and the audience gets the final say of who the winner is.
We do not claim to be a relationship expert by any means, but if we can have meaningless arguments and still come out of them together, why not give it a listen? We will quarrel about topics which are frequently submitted by our listeners, so if you have a topic you want us non-professionals to cross swords on, for a preview of how it could go down in your own relationship, please share it with us. Perhaps this completely unscientific method of letting the masses decide who is right can settle your fight too before you even have it.
You can submit your topic ideas to us at arguingeverafter@gmail.com. Today we are going to be talking about, should we start a podcast?
And donuts.
And donuts, absolutely. And specifically blueberry cake donuts. But we'll get back to that a little bit later. So Luke and I have been talking for years about having our own podcast to argue in front of the world because, why not? It's not like we don't already do it. But let's see how it goes. Does anyone actually want to listen to us? And who's really more right more often than not? I think it's me.
No. We also thought that if we made a podcast and enough people thought that it was entertaining, maybe one day we could get rich and famous. But who knows? Probably not. We'll probably just still be here in our lovely basement arguing on our daughter's Girl Scout 1 trapezoid tripod thing with the light on it.
Yes.
These fancy youngins. So, why are we starting a podcast? That's the initial discussion.
I love listening to podcasts. I listen to all kinds of podcasts. Well, I listen to two kinds of podcasts. The comedy podcasts there's a lot of great ones out there. I also really love, imagine it, true crime podcasts. I can listen to them all day while working. Luke also listens to podcasts.
I drive a lot to and from work. I have quite a long commute, so I listen to a bunch of different podcasts. I've listened to a lot that I listened to once, as one does when they're not that great, but the ones that have stuck with me, a lot of them are either business or personal growth related. There's some comedy ones that I listen to pretty regularly, some philosophy and religion ones that I listen to pretty regularly because I like to stay interested in things that are a little bit different than your average. Not quite like a true crime murder podcast.
And we both will frequently tell the other that they should listen to the podcast that we're consuming. And I can honestly say I've never listened to any of your recommendations. Not a single one. They sound really like...
I've tried all of the terrible podcasts you've recommended. Sometimes even more than one episode, and it just doesn't last.
That's okay. That's okay. Different strokes for different folks. Not really. Mine are better. But I will say that we are not big on research, but I think all of our listening probably counts, right? I mean, we've hours upon hours of podcast consumption. So It just seemed to me, given that we can talk for hours upon hours, that we should do this. We did have some people who thought that maybe this wasn't a great idea for a healthy relationship.
They might be right.
They might be wrong. We'll find out. We even have a friend who's like a family therapist, and we talked about discussing this with him before we did this, and we said it's not really gonna matter what he says, so we're gonna not do that. But of course, like everything, you certainly have your concerns about what could happen. But I mean, we have been together forever and had some ginormous fights that have kept us up way too many hours. And I mean, it's never really about anything that truly matters in the long run.
And the most important thing I think that we've been able to take from our 25 plus years in a relationship is that we can make it through any argument, even if it's a little one for entertainment or a big one that we both care about. We're able to find common ground when we can, and to know when it's time to just not keep going.
Yeah.
Because nobody's changing nobody else's mind, so we might as well stop.
We're both very stubborn. And
for the good of the kingdom.
Yes, for the good of the kingdom. For the good of the kingdom. Well, I mean, and it's sort of interesting timing too. He had said our daughter's in Girl Scouts right now. She's at Girl Scout camp. So it's kind of like a preview of empty nesting. I don't know. Okay, just kidding. I didn't say that at all. But we're bored. We're so used to having our schedules work around her that, it's like, cool, we have us time. Now what do we do?
Argue.
Obviously. Argue.
Yeah.
Yes, we're very big experts in the arguing concept. So, So when we were recently on a road trip, and the store that I went to, oh, by the way, if you're on a road trip, you must have road food. I think everybody agrees that if you're driving for longer than an hour,
sure,
you need to have some snacks. We were actually going far away. And so, it was several hours. We're spending a night somewhere, and they didn't have breakfast items. So I went to the grocery store, and at the grocery store, they actually were out of freaking donuts. How any grocery store can be out of donuts. Oh, by the way, that's really important to have donuts in the morning on vacation. That's like one of our life hacks. Donuts on vacation in the morning.
Keeping it healthy.
Yes. And so, but the grocery store, like they said, their bakery folks, like they were having staffing issues with the bakery, which I don't even understand. Why you would exist if you don't have a bakery, if you're a grocery store. But so then I had to do what many have done. I had to go to the gas station where I knew that they would have donuts. And obviously there's donut shops, but like there's not that many good options around by us, or they're open limited hours. And I wanted what I wanted when I wanted it. So gas stations are open 24/7. So I had picked up a box of donuts, which sounded delicious. These were old-fashioned blueberry cake donuts. Blueberry flavored donuts with that nice, like, crispy, sugar coating. And I was super excited about it. And they're delicious. I picked him up some kind of like, I don't know, other not grocery store. I don't know, this other donut with some stuff on top. And I really wanted the donuts for myself. Let's be honest. That's why I bought them. And then Luke had his opinion about the donuts and felt the need to share his opinions about the donuts with me.
I'm a sharer. Which
were kind of like yucking my yum. when we were talking about that, when he was so mad about the donuts, I was like, Luke, you need to try these donuts. You don't know if you're going to like them. Now you're how old?
43 and 11 months and a week and a half.
Oh my God, I don't even know if that's true, but I'll trust you.
Pretty dang close. I'll be 44 in like 2.5 weeks.
And you've had some donuts.
I have had a lot of donuts.
But
an expert.
Somehow I felt that...
Is there a word for donut connoisseur? Donut-tosseur?
Sure. Could be. I felt that you needed to try a donut that you were sure, without trying that exact donut, would not like.
Is it my turn yet? Because those donuts are garbage. I can wait.
I'm going to tell you. They are delicious with the right amount of sugar and a nice little blueberry flavor, like a blueberry muffin in cake donut form. And I'm not a cake donut person, but the old-fashioned donuts have the little wedges that collects all that icing so that it's a nice sweet and fruity breakfast treat.
Listen, first of all, cake donuts, period, are inferior in almost every way to all other donuts because they're like drier and they're like thicker and they don't have that same like puffy kind of magic of most other donuts. They're not filled with anything. They're not capable of handling the correct amount of icing or chocolate glaze if you like that kind of thing.
It's delicious.
All you get is this dense, cakey thing that's like a donut that should have been either like a muffin or a cake, and it's just not good. And then they added blueberry flavoring, maybe? Because it wasn't blueberry. It was like, it would be like the blueberry that you get in an icy or something. Like it's you could taste how fake the sugar was.
Whoa. I mean, I would put it at like blueberry cereal flavoring.
Oh, good example. Yeah.
Not icy.
Well, we can have another episode about blueberry cereal and icy.
Absolutely.
You're wrong about those too. But specific to these donuts, they were disgusting. My opinion was corroborated by a teenager, our child, who tried it and also said they were not worth the eating.
Okay. I'm going to hold you one moment to that. She said the texture of the donut was amazing. And I agree with you on cake donuts as a whole theory. I'm not a cake donut person. Maybe cake donut whole, but not a whole cake donut. These are old-fashioned cake donuts. It's different. There's like kind of almost like little nooks and crannies for these things.
Oh my God, you're right. Cake donuts are better. I just remembered the categories. Okay, so old-fashioned.
No. Oh my God. I cannot believe you're going there.
Hold your horse. They're both inferior. Both inferior to a classic glazed raised. As an example.
Also known as a yeast donut.
Fine. Yeah, because that's better. But the cake ones are the ones that they usually have like the cinnamon sugar around them or something, right? And they're more rounded.
Yes, more rounded.
Still not good. But better than...
I cannot.
Like, the old-fashioned is a notch below the cake donut.
No.
Yes. Because the cake donut is more like a donut hole. And this abomination that you got at the gas station, it's just, if it's old-fashioned, you know what? It should have been left wherever it came from.
Okay.
Oh.
So I cannot believe you were on like cake donut over anything. Old-fashioned donuts and cake donuts, very different. Old-fashioned donuts, if you put those things in the refrigerator and let it sit for like an hour to maybe up to overnight and eat it cold and you get that cold icing, that is delicious. That is so delicious. I mean, I think regular cake donuts is just a cake missing frosting. So I'm with you on raised donuts are best. That was not our option on our road trip.
That's fine.
We had either the cake donut that I bought you, which I now realize is that you prefer actual cake donuts, which is trash.
Glazed raised or filled donuts.
Okay.
Or
we're living in a world where there is no yeast made donuts.
That's
not an option.
Time at the gas station.
Yes,
for the purposes of our discussion today, we're bringing in the other donuts.
That's not fair. I will totally agree with you. I mean, Voodoo Donuts, if you're out there and want to send us a free Voodoo dozen,
hit us up at arguingeverafter@gmail.com. We would love to do a special review.
And I'll just tell everybody, if you're in the area of a Voodoo Donut, you should totally get one.
Yeah.
But regardless, we aren't talking about that world. Those are, for us, like luxury donuts, vacation donuts.
Sure.
You know, I'm talking about real world. This is all you get donuts.
You're trying to make the case that old-fashioned cake donuts are okay.
They're good. Like, they are a good, valid choice for a sweet morning treat. In a box, pre-sold the way it is. You know, you're trusting the preservatives as they sit.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes.
I mean, other things I would take from the gas station. If we're narrowing the scope of the argument to the gas station, there's a lot. And none of them are old-fashioned cake donuts.
For breakfast, what would you take? You have rule number 1, no refrigeration.
Oh, I was going to say yogurt.
I knew you were going to go there. No refrigeration whatsoever. It's not an option. It is what sits in your hot, dank car for like 6 hours on the road before it can find anything. So it needs to be able to withstand that. So it must have some kind of preservative and care packaging. Not just a bag.
What are my other choices?
That's what I'm asking you. It sounds like I found the best solution.
Do they got those flat, crunchy things?
What flat? What are you talking about?
At the gas station.
No, they don't have that. A crispy?
Yeah.
No, that's not the gas station.
I would have had that. What about filled donuts?
That's okay. That's not an option at the gas station.
Did you take a shortcut? You didn't go to the donut section. You just went to the checkout line, didn't you?
It's right there at the thing.
Oh my
God! Sweet box at the convenience portion.
Because you know that they actually have a donut section.
I mean, I know, but that's so.
And they probably would have had like a cream filled.
I didn't look.
What do they call that? Like a Boston cream. That's also a fine donut. They probably would have had glaze raised even. They probably would have had. Oh, so you just skipped the correct area, went right to the. You were like, oh, they have checkout. I can buy cheese sticks and donuts. That's my choices.
Road food. Also, it was 8 donuts for $2.99.
I mean, that's a fine price.
That's a great price. If I were to walk over to those expensive cases, it would have been at least $1.50 per donut.
There's a reason they're $2.99.
No, they're good. They have their own special place. And I mean, I'm just saying,
they have their own special place in your mouth.
Yes.
Not in mine.
Yes. Oh, they're so good. Mm-mm. They're so good. I wouldn't eat them every day. I couldn't eat them every day. But like as a special treat, I'm telling you, old-fudge donuts are the way to go.
But you like all of them old-fashioned ones, the ones that are like just the sugar glaze and have like the fudge stripes, like the
I thought cookies. But I thought the special abomination for you and our daughter was that it was blueberry flavored.
I mean, if it had maybe blueberries in it.
It might have. I didn't see any. It was blue colored on the inside.
It was real blue.
I mean, purple blue, like a blueberry, like blueberry yogurt. That's what it's like. It's like blueberry yogurt.
That's not the same.
And you said you would take yogurt.
Blueberry yogurt has blueberries in it.
I mean, I think there could be some essence of blueberry.
Essence of blueberry. Now we're back to scented water. That's going to be another episode.
Yes, that will totally be another episode.
Because I like me some scented water.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Listen, I think that the real truth is, and everybody out here is going to agree with me, that old-fashioned cake donuts are at the bottom of the food chain of the donut hierarchy. Period. Because nobody's out here going,
no.
Oh, you know what I'd like to buy? The cheapest donuts on planet Earth. Nobody wants that. They want to go to the donut section and get those glazed rays.
I wanted to go to the donut section.
Not bad enough.
Different place. But okay. The bottom is so far from where it is. I'm going to say the bottom of the donut pile for me. Again, donut holes are in a whole nother category.
True.
Are those...
Also, mini donuts are delicious.
I'm not talking about those either.
They're in a different...
I'm talking about the cinnamon sugar. No, that's not bottom. I'm going powder donuts.
Oh, now you're bringing brand
names on. Sorry.
I apologize.
Sorry.
We still eat your donuts. I just want you to know that.
I will eat them if you sponsor us.
I would eat those.
I would...
Instead of the old-fashioned donuts.
The chocolate...
The ones where the sugar stings your mouth a little on the inside. You're like, why does it hurt on the inside of my mouth?
And can't get that stuff out of your teeth for
I would
like
eat a
7 days?
sleeve of them little eight sleeve of those before I would eat.
That's terrible.
An old-fashioned.
No. That's like hard up. I'm in high school and it's in the vending machine.
Yes.
And that's what that is.
I'm in for that. Sign me.
Oh, this is...
So that's the bottom for you. Oh.
You are good. Donuts.
Why?
Sorry, donuts.
You're bringing it up again. I don't know if that's Little Susie or whatever it is, but
Susie.
We got love for all the brands. She doesn't.
I will retract it if you sponsor us, though, I promise.
Now you got threats.
I know.
We got real problems.
I will, absolutely. But I'll retract the name, but your donuts is still trash.
We could edit it out. I think that's a thing
later on
the podcast.
But not right now. We're keeping it.
Okay.
We're keeping it. They didn't pay us.
That's true. That's true.
I can trash anyone.
Mm-hmm. If we ever do commercials, I would love to do commercial voices. That sounds exciting.
Yeah. Well, I don't know that anyone really wants to hear my voice on a commercial, but I mean, if you pay me, I'd be willing. So, okay. So the real question is, are old-fashioned donuts good? And the real answer is
no.
Absolutely. Without a doubt. So...
What's it feel like to be wrong?
I don't know. We're going to have to
ask them.
Ask you. No idea what it feels like to be wrong. Because I'm right. No one is going to take the sleeve of especially those chocolate-coated donuts.
Those ones you dip them in a little cup of coffee.
Oh, my God.
Boom.
Oh.
Got yourself a little recipe for magic.
Well, a little treat for all of you day ones.
Oh.
And we'll maybe have day twos. That's what we're hoping for.
That's right.
Is that we know that sometimes we do get a little heated.
That's true.
And we thought we should have some kind of a thing to tell the other person, like what do they call it? What is the word?
Safe word.
A safe word.
Yes.
And so when Luke and I had kind of had a little spat about donuts, I said, maybe blueberry donuts can be our safe word. So if you're ever hear us in the future, maybe mention or refer something like it, just know that we have our own boundaries too. And that's okay. It's right. I think it's right. If sometimes I need to tell you to shut up with a blueberry donut, blueberry
or I need
donut.
To tell you the same thing.
That we know it's time to pivot into another category. So
good.
Yeah. So I hope that was a nice little preview for what is going to come.
We'll get better. I mean,
I don't think
she won't
so.
get better at arguing, but like maybe the podcast will get a little cleaner. We'll see. Maybe
We're
we'll
gonna
edit
try.
something.
We're gonna try.
Maybe
I mean, we
we'll
don't
swear
know.
more. Maybe less. I don't know. Do we swear? I don't even know.
I'm gonna say anyone who has kids, I apologize. But if you have
Same.
kids and you know us, because I'm thinking that's gonna be the first people who listen.
That's probably true.
You already knew to not let your kids listen first.
That's true.
Because yeah,
We say some things.
we might say, I don't know if we get really that inappropriate in general, but we do know some 4-letter words.
Couple.
And they don't necessarily, they're not the main focus, but
they're going to come out.
But I like a little seasoning on my arguments, so it's nice to have that for sure. So let's see.
Well, that was the first debate officially. Now you guys get to vote, which is sort of the fun part for us and for you, on who was the winner of today's match. Was it me? Because it should be. Or was...
It wasn't me, because blueberry donuts, old-fashioned blueberry donuts are delicious. That's the reality. You should vote for me.
So here's how you help this out. Keep it going. According to the internet, you like, subscribe, and download, and tell your friends.
Yes.
And vote in the comment section about who won the debate. And then on the next episode, we'll tally up the votes. In this case, since it's our first podcast, hopefully it's more than 1 vote or 3 votes. It just has to be an odd number.
I mean, we
because
might
if
have
it's
a draw.
even number, then we go to like arm wrestling, and I'm for sure gonna win.
Yes.
But we might have to alternate with leg wrestling.
So I would
have a chance.
I would totally kick your butt.
Win.
Work out. I work out. I do work out.
That is true.
But the other way you can also vote is by sending us an email along with topics at arguingeverafter@gmail.com.
And definitely send more topics. We have a bunch, but we don't have enough to carry on a podcast for the years of success we hope to breed from this.
Yes.
Thank you all for watching.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.